All right, assholes, we in the middle of work. Shout out to the game. We got to get through this thing quick. But as you already know, I'm your boy Prince Maverick, and we here to spin this block back around again on what they still somehow call the YouTube machine, man. And we might as well jump right into the 2025 All In review. I kind of pulled away from doing review shows. I'm more about the topics, trying to keep up with all the news and, keep you guys updated on shit that's going on throughout the week, things like that. So I want to know if me reviewing this show is going to get me hooked back into the weekly programming. There's only one way to find out, y'all. So let's dive right into it. So the ops, from what I can see, starting off this show, puts the belts on the line, baby. Look like we got some more motherfucking Joe. They didn't get the crowd popped and nothing like that, son. So the ops, from what I can see, starting off this show, puts the belts on the line, baby. Look like we got some more motherfucking Joe. They didn't get the crowd popped and nothing like that, son. These motherfuckers weren't out here doing nothing. They weren't doing shit. Let's keep it a buck. The very best part of the match was the end, when Samoa Joe got taken out with the stomp on the chair, son, from Claudio motherfucking Cesaro, stomping this man out with the chair. That was kind of odd to see this spot happening so early in the night. We used to these type of angles happening on the weekly programming shows, right? So it's kind of a rarity to get it on the pay-per-view, especially the biggest one of the year, especially to start off the show. So let's move forward to the next match, which is Maxwell Jacob Freeman. Of course, this man won the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royale for the ring like he always does every single year. Did you expect him to lose? Did you? You? Who here expected this man to actually lose? Exactly. Nobody. You had jobber galore in here. Fucking Ricochet, even though he wants to run his mouth on social media machine, he's still in the Gauntlet Casino Battle Royale. So shut your mouth, Ricochet. MJF comes out on top with this one, baby. And he's one step closer to getting back that double B, the motherfucking AEW World title, as we all sort of predicted. Let's continue. Dustin Rhodes gets a home victory win. From what I heard, this was a huge moment for Texas. Dustin, I love my boy Goldust, man. And this match here, gotta be honest, my man showed up and showed out. Sammy Guevara? Who? I forgot this man still existed. What the fuck? Sammy Guevara still exists? This man's still alive. This man still got a pulse. Now, I'll be honest, I thought they was gonna give this one to my boy Kyle, the GOAT, Flesher. But I guess they wanted to give Dustin a home victory win. Your boy Prince is not mad at it. So far, this show is on a roll. But we move forward to one of my favorite matches of the night. Believe it or not, because the Prince has given these guys nothing but slack on this channel, man. Y'all know how I feel about the gymnasts, the flippity dippity hoo-ha pro wrestling. Let's do a 360 motherfucking 180 100 backflip cartwheel off the top rope. Y'all know how I feel about that already. That's not professional wrestling. But because it's all in, and they gotta go, no pun intended, all in, these boys had to go all in. So the flippy dippy hoo-ha 365 shit was actually okay with me in this sense. I'm willing to accept it because it totally makes sense to have a payoff, bro. Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland take an emotional win here over the Young Bucks, the EVPs. I think they released them from their EVP titles, if I'm not mistaken, winning this match. By television, of course. I'm pretty sure that they'll very much still be the EVPs even after this. But man, this was emotional, man. I mean, you had to build up to this. Will Ospreay was the one who took the bullet for Swerve, man, and then those beat downs leading up into All In. You got your right build up into this tag team match. This is the perfect formula. This was the perfect night. This was solid. This match, solid. Because I wish that they would bust out all the flippity dippity hoo-ha moves at these shows alone and leave it there. Don't do this shit at every show, man. Come on, bro. But this was good. This was everything it needed to be for what it was meant to be. All right, let's continue. I gotta be honest, man. Athena winning the Casino Gauntlet for the women. I'm not as enthused. I'm not as excited as I wanted to be because I feel like Athena should have definitely been on the main roster by now in All Elite Snooze Fest Pro Wrestling, man. She should have been on the main roster. She should have been on the main roster a year ago, 2 years ago. Hell, when she first debuted, she should have never got armpitted into ROH, into Ring of Honor. Nobody knows where to go find her there. Athena walking out with the W. Major win for the team. The real question is, will Tony Khan keep this momentum going into the shows? Will people still care and gravitate towards Ember Moon also? Hurt Syndicate. The motherfucking Hurt Syndicate defeated the Patriarchy and Jet Speed. Now, this match was good. Mike Bailey proving that he's actually a Taekwondo master for real. I mean, this dude can fuck you up, man. He's a little spitfire. Don't get on his bad side. Hurt Syndicate, they look dominant, man. Benjamin Shelton, Bobby Lashley in there. Just a dominant force together, bro. They just tear stuff up. They make every single thing they do look and feel believable, man. This was really solid. My favorite part was what happened after this match, though. Not necessarily the match itself. It was the antics afterwards, which was Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne's World heel turn happens out of nowhere, by the way, on Christian Cage. Then we, get Nick Wayne beating up Christian, got the mom turning on Christian. This was a good run for how long it lasted. Christian being the father of the year, man. It was a good run for what it lasted. But all good things, as you know, come to an end. So they were going to go ahead and give Christian a concerto. They're beating him down. They're about to get a concerto. But then we get, on this day, I see clearly. You know what I'm saying? The Cope Man. Mr. Cope Man himself. Mr. Adam Edge returns, baby. The GOAT. Huge pop for this man. The roof blew up after this point. It was skyrocketing, man. I mean, hey, rightfully so. I mean, Edge hasn't really been my favorite in All Elite Boring Pro Wrestling since his time there. Not his fault. No, he's already the GOAT. Not his fault. It's Tony Khan's fault. Because I didn't think that seeing Adam Copeland again, I was going to be excited. But I will tell you, man, this is professional wrestling. If you're going to bring Edge back, this was the perfect fucking setting. I loved it. Takes over the mic, tells Christian, go find yourself. And we thought he was going to drop that F-bomb, but nope. They're going to do the tag team match. We get Nick Wayne's World versus Christian and Edge somewhere, somehow down the line, Double or Nothing, Revolution. We don't know. Not bad at all. But that was a really good segment. Felt rushed. The booking of it was a little rushed, I gotta admit. If I was to give my little nitpick take on it, that will be it. It felt kind of out of nowhere, kind of like, why is Nick Wayne turning on Christian? He was just awarding him with the ROH title about a week ago. Now he's turning on his father. Bro, some fucking kid you are, Nick. Shit, ungrateful ass kids. Damn, moving forward. And I gotta give the AEW credit where it's due. I've been hard on them, but so far this show has really been giving me a pulse. And I hope that they can continue this with the weekly shows, right? Wrestling is supposed to be chaos. It's supposed to be, a wild atmosphere. It's not supposed to be as predictable, bro. So we got Toni Storm picking up the W against Mercedes. Mercedes finally loses, for everybody that was saying she didn't have creative control. Fuck you. You're uneducated. You don't know what you're talking about. But respectfully, move forward and go the other way. So now you know she has creative control. Toni Storm walks out with the W. First person to pin Mercedes since she's been there. Good stuff. Okada, Omega, not even going to talk about it. They will never come close to the New Japan Pro Wrestling match in 2018. Never. Because they're of age now. They're getting up there and they will never meet those standards, unfortunately. But this was solid for what it was supposed to be. A match between two legends in the making who wanted to go out there and show that they still had it. Kenny Omega loses. I was shocked. But Okada walks out with the W. Now we move forward to the main event. Hangman Adam Page, the Beast, Jon Moxley, finally freeing AEW from his reign of terror. You know, from the briefcase being hidden to the company being teased all these months. I mean, this company has gotten shit ever since last October for the company hiding the AEW World Strap from the world. You can't do that, man. You gotta plaster your biggest prize in front of everybody for everybody to see and be proud of. Good shit. This ending, it was like Endgame-esque. You know? It was like WrestleMania 40 night 2 all over again. You know, everybody came down there. Swerve came down there, handed him the chain. You know, we got the return of Darby Allin. We got Bryan Danielson back. This was epic. This was professional wrestling in a nutshell. And Hangman hanging Jon Moxley over that top rope with the chain. Woo! That was some gruesome shit. They were batting each other in the head with forks. I mean, just, oh my God. This was sick. This was everything. I mean, you got people being slammed into a bed and nails, bro. This was just insane shit that I hate when they do this on a weekly basis. Insane shit that we talked about, that we fucking hate on this channel. But the one thing AEW has to get right is they need to find the moments to do these things, man. This was solid. This was a great weekend of professional wrestling, both Evolution and All In. If I was to give it to a winner, though, I would say All In will be that winner, to be completely honest with you. Evolution was a close number 2, but All In pretty much stole the weekend, man. And we gonna go ahead and get up out of here because that's all the time we got. But y'all let me know what y'all think down below. We road to 500 subs. We almost there. Y'all been showing up and showing the fuck out lately on the channel. What's going on? But I appreciate all the love. Shout out to every last one of y'all. Big deuces. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.